Hey everybody, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore. And I have finished up week 3 of Fresh Meat May/June. And as you can see, my backdrop is looking pretty sad. I am removing all the fun stuff so that we can move those bookshelves, so that we can redo our entire floor. And that's a pain in the butt, let me tell you. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the health. So let's get into it. Let's check it out. How did this week go? Let's check out those videos and see. Hello, everybody. It is day 15, which is Wednesday. First day of week 3. And I'm still kind of going along. I'm wondering if I screwed myself up. I don't know. We'll see what you all think. So to start the day, I went out and I got myself some more ground beef because I had run out. And I still had one steak left, and I put that one in, and I cooked it even less than last time around, although close, because when I cooked it much less, it seemed like it wasn't cooked at all. So I cooked it a little bit longer, and I had that for my lunch. But I also had a little bit of the ground beef because I cooked one of the 5-pound chubs in the frying pan, and I had some of that. I was planning on having it for dinner, so I brought that container with me to work, and then I never used it because when I got here to work, there was a big party that had happened at lunchtime. Like the rugby team got barbecue for us. And when I walked in, there was still a large portion of brisket sitting in there. And so I made myself a little plate that I ate right then and there because I love brisket. And I made a bigger plate that I put in the fridge. And then I ate a quarter of that later on for my dinner. Now, I talked to somebody here at work, and I was telling him that I was eating all fresh meat. And when he saw me holding that thing, he was like, "Oh, what are you doing? You said you were only eating ground beef." And I said, "No, I didn't say I was only eating ground beef. I was only eating fresh meat. The stuff's fresh." But then I thought about it. This definitely got some kind of sauciness on it. And I think the idea was to have just beef, salt, and water. So maybe I don't know. We'll see what happens. See if I have some issues with my gastrointestinal system. I mean, I didn't lose weight last week, so I don't know if it can be any worse. I guess I could gain. I don't know. But we'll see. I'm going to eat the brisket either way because it's good and it's meat. And I hate seeing meat wasted. You know, that animal died to give me some meat. I'm not wasting that meat. So, you know, you got to honor those that your diet comes from. I think that's my California tree hugging sensibilities, I guess. I don't know, but anyways, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat it. It's good, and maybe it ruins my experiment. I don't know. I guess we'll see if there's any weird things that happen, but all I know is that it was good, and I'm going to have some more because I got a lot left over. So that's day 15. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, everybody. It is day, 16? I'm pretty sure it's 16, which is Thursday. And I had some more brisket this morning. I had the rest of the brisket this morning. It's pretty darn good, as if I do say so myself. I don't know. We'll see, I guess, if that was a problem or not. See if I'm unable to lose weight. I mean, I went a whole week without losing weight anyways. So I don't know. I don't know if brisket is a problem. Is it fresh meat? Is it not? Is it got too much stuff on it? It got spices. It had spiciness to it. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I had a big plate of that, and it was yummy. And then I had later on when I got to work, which was only a few hours later. It's weird how that happens to me. It's like, you know, you train your body to eat a certain way, and then it's hungry when you usually eat. And for the last little while, I've been eating like at around 10, and then as soon as I get to work, I'm already starting to feel hungry. So somewhere around 3 is when I had my dinner, which was a big bowl of ground beef. The ground beef that I brought yesterday and then never ate because there was brisket. So now the brisket's gone, back to the ground beef, and I ate that up, and it was pretty darn good too. I'm not complaining. Ground beef is great. It's all drenched in fat and just lovely. And that was day 16. See you guys next time. I gotta get that phone. Hey everybody, it is Friday, which is day 17, and today was a ground beef day. Today I had I don't know, we'll say like a pound of the ground beef for my breakfast. I had a big container that was full. I don't know how long ago, a couple of days ago, I cooked the 5-pound chub, and I ate some of that, and then I went to work and I ate the rest of it, which was probably 2 more. I probably ate 3 full pounds of ground beef today, and that's what I did. I just ate ground beef and that was it, nothing else. So that was day 17. Hey everybody, it's day 18, which is Saturday, and it was another ground beef day today. I didn't eat anything until kind of late because we had my son's swim meet this morning. So we went to that, and I didn't have any way to really eat anything. And I didn't have anything cooked anyways because I finished off that other ground beef yesterday. So this morning, when I got back, I cooked up the ground beef. And then I ate some of it, although I was having a hard time because it was so hot. The grease that was in it was so hot. And every time that I ate a piece that had a little bit of grease on it, it burned my tongue. I had to just be careful and just pick the stuff off of the top that wasn't submerged in the grease. And that's what I had for my lunch. And then I pretty much didn't eat much else. I did later come back and just eat a little bit of the ground beef. I was lazy, so I didn't even warm it up. I just ate it kind of cold out of the fridge. It still tasted fine, which is weird. Maybe that's what I need to do for the next swim meet. Just bring cold ground beef and just eat it. Eat it cold. I've found that, weirdly, that is like, I'll scoop a whole bunch of it out, put it in a bowl, stick it in the microwave, and then I'll like lick the spoon off. Tastes good. So, I don't know. Anyways, that's all I ate today. Again, it was just ground beef, and that was good. Hey everybody, it is day 19, Sunday, and it's kind of a sad day. As you can see, I've been taking down all my toys because I got to move my bookshelves because we're redoing our floors. And oh, what a pain in the butt it has been and will continue to be until this whole stupid process is over. But anyways, that's not what we're here about. This isn't Big Angovich on toys, it's Big Angovich on health. So today, what did I do? Well, I had more ground beef. Today was another ground beef day. I cooked up that whole thing yesterday, and today I almost finished it off. I had some ground beef for lunchtime-ish. It was about when I ate first. And then later on, I warmed what was left up, and I ate most of it. There's still a little bit left, maybe half to a quarter of a pound of ground beef is left in the container, and I guess I'll finish that tomorrow. Good thing is we went shopping at Costco yesterday, and my wife had that little like rebate or whatever you get with your Costco membership. It was worth like $129, I think. And she was just like, well, we got to spend it all in one go, so what do you want to get? And the ribeyes were $9.99 or $10.99 a pound. And she was like, it's cheaper than when you go to Aldi usually, so why don't we get some? So yeah, all right, I'll do that. So yeah, we got a big 4-pack of ribeyes, and I'm gonna dig into those tomorrow for sure. I may just leave that leftover ground beef for several days if I have to, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, things are gonna look up tomorrow. But yeah, that's all I had today was just a whole bunch of ground beef. And I spent the day taking all my toys down. And the real trouble will be when I have to move those bookshelves. Because they're attached to the wall and they barely fit, so they don't even, it was hard to get them in, trying to pull them out. It's going to be a pain. Anyways, talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey everybody, it is day 20. That is Monday, and today was a good day because guess what? I was eating those ribeyes. That's right, for breakfast or lunch, same time. It was like 10:30. I had myself some ribeye, and it was good. I did a good job cooking it, so I didn't overcook it and ruin it like I had with some of the other steaks that I had a little while ago. And oh, it was so tasty, and I enjoyed it. And then later, I had that tiny bit of ground beef that was left over, I mentioned yesterday, mixed with some roast. My wife made some roast, and I had that all mixed together, and that was my second meal. Had that one at about 3, something like that. And that was my food for the day. And I was done, and I'm feeling good and doing well. So there you go. That's day 20. Almost done with week 3. All right, we're here at the end of week 3. It is day 21, which is Tuesday. And what did I do today? Well, it was the same kind of thing as yesterday. A good day. Had myself a big ribeye steak for my lunch. And then for dinner, which was really only a couple hours after my lunch, I had a bunch of roast that was left over that my wife had made. So that was my day. Kind of collapsed that's been happening just kind of naturally. My eating has been collapsing down into a shorter time period. I think I'm down to like definitely less than 6 hours. But yeah, today, shoot, I didn't eat until like noon, and then I ate again by 3, a little earlier than 3, so like a 4-hour window, something like that. I don't know. I would like to actually switch it down to 1 meal a day, but I'm not going to do that until after next week. We'll think about that when we get through the 30 days. So that was day 28. We'll see. Oh, sorry. Day 21. We'll see, how the week went. I'm sure that Mr. Big Ankovich, who's coming up right after this, will tell you all about the excitement. See you guys next week. All right, there you go. So it was a pretty good week. A lot of ground beef and then some ribeyes. That's a good day when you got that going on. So this morning, I got on the scale to check out how much I weighed, and I was 281.2, which that's down a little bit. Still haven't made it to the crazy level that I was at for that very first week of this thing, where I dropped all the way into the 70s, 279 something before I came back up. I don't know. I think maybe there might have been a problem with my scale. I don't know that I could go down that much and then come back up that much and then stay. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I'm coming down a little at a time, and that's probably the best way to do it. It's more sustainable if you're losing weight at a regular small amount, because that probably means that you're not losing muscle. You're just losing fat. And how could I lose muscle? I eat so much protein. That's all I do is eat protein, and I love it so. Just finished a bunch of hamburgers. They were so tasty. My stomach feels happy. Anyways, I also checked my blood sugar. You remember last week it was up at 103. The week before it was at 111, even though the week before that it was at 93. This week it was at 91. So it's blood sugar is not really a good measure of any long-term health kind of a thing. Generally, I should say, because it changes from hour to hour. Somebody who's got real problems could bring their blood sugar down just by fasting for a day or two. And then, once they eat, it'll go right back up. I could send my blood sugar right way up to the stratosphere if I just went and chugged a Coke or something like that right now. But since I haven't had soda in 3 months, I'm not having any problem with that. It's staying down. And 91's good. I'd like to keep it around there. That's where I'd like it to be. So we'll keep going with that. Yeah, I don't know. It's been interesting. I've had some struggles with the fact that I haven't lost much in the way of weight. It's hard to step on that scale and not see it come down, mostly probably because of my experience in 2019 when it came down really fast. And by the time I've been going for 3 months like I have here, I weighed probably 40 to 50 pounds less already. And now I weigh, 10 pounds? Not even 10 pounds less. So it's interesting, but I feel, I think in my head, my brain tells me using reason that I'm doing it the right way and that things are going just fine and I'm doing well and I should keep at it. Of course, my feelings don't always listen to the reason. They want to, be upset. Sometimes that can be a problem too, because the more upset you get, more likely it is that you will, you'll have that cortisol, you'll be stressed, your brain can really run things a lot as far as losing weight goes. So, got to try and avoid that as much as I can. But again, when I say as far as losing weight goes, I'm not here to lose weight. I'm here to lose fat. If I wanted to lose weight, I could, like Bart Case says, I could cut an arm off. I'd lose weight real fast that way. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm trying to lose the unhealthy fat that is packed in around my midriff. I want to look good in a swimsuit. So, that's going to take time. And I'm willing to do it because, I'm in for the long haul and I don't see myself ever going back right now. Hopefully, I can keep that kind of confidence and not have any issues down the road. I'm sure that I never saw myself giving up the last time around, and then I did. So, got to make sure that I don't fall back into old habits. But right now, I can't see myself ever going there. I think I've had that one fall, which maybe we all need that, a fall to remind us, to convince us that this is a permanent thing. Yeah, you lost 75 pounds, chump, but look what happens. Oh, you gained it all back. Nice work. Way to go. You got to stick with it. It's a permanent thing. And that's what I feel like I am doing now. I feel like it is a permanent thing. And also, the other thing that I'm really kind of trying to do, I have long said to myself that calories don't matter, that what matters is what you eat. And a lot of people in the carnivore sphere, they say that. And then there are other people who say, no, calories matter. They're important. It's all about calories in, calories out. But, the thing that they say for carnivore is that, what you do is you eat good food that is full of nutrients, and your body can then use those nutrients to heal yourself. And it fixes all the problems in the body, and then it sheds the fat, because that is one of the problems, is the overaccumulation of fat. It's unnecessary and happens when your body has issues. Once you get rid of the issues, the fat is just a side effect of the rest of your issues, and the fat loss is also a side effect of fixing all your issues, you know? But most people that I see on Facebook and stuff like that, that are carnivores, they tend to have fasted to lose their weight. And then at the end, when they got to that last little stubborn bit that they couldn't get rid of, then they switched to carnivore and they finished getting rid of that last 20 pounds or something like that. And, you know, made themselves look healthy instead of gaunt and sunken-eyed. So I'm kind of trying to prove that theory, basically. I don't want to start fasting yet, although I'm thinking about doing it next month, but I want to prove the theory to see, okay, you can actually lose weight just doing carnivore. Is carnivore the way, or is fasting the way, or does it have to be both? I don't know. But, you know, if calories don't matter, well, I mean, fasting is cutting calories. There's no way around it. You know, what I used to do before, I was eating every other day, and I would eat as much as I could on those days. There's no way that I was eating as much in one day as I would have in two. So I was definitely cutting calories and losing a lot of weight that way, which I've long heard is how you lose muscle as well. So maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe I cut too much muscle when I lost all that weight, and now I'm having to build it back with this, you know, good carnivore that I'm eating. And then I will, once it's built back, be able to start dumping the fat. I don't know. I'm not a dietitian, and I wouldn't want to be, because most of them are totally teaching BS. So there's that. But yeah, I think it's going well. Lost 2 pounds, and I'm feeling good. And I've got a long haul ahead, and I want to be here every minute of it with y'all, and that'll be good. You'll be able to see these bookshelves go away, and then you'll be able to see them return and get refilled, and many months on into the future past that. So I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching Big Anklovich on health.